It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
Time for the Trending Topics, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, being brought to you by Icebox Diamond Jewelry and Watches in Buckhead for the best place to buy, sell, or trade high-quality diamonds, jewelry, and watches. Visit IceboxJewelry.com. I don't know where to go. It's kind of the pitfalls of being a celebrity edition, okay? So, Rihanna has a stalker. And apparently, the LAPD will be scouring the records of someone who goes by the name of Alex Mercer. Because Rihanna got a terrifying gun threat on social media. This guy, Alex Mercer and Ralph Alexander, depending on which one you go by or he goes by, posted a selfie of himself on April 30th outside of Rihanna's former home. The next day, he tweeted, "Should have killed at Rihanna a minute back. I would be good right now. Sorcery is a weapon. I use guns. About to get a gun license. Can't use my hands." What? Yeah, that's what he wrote. Police went to Rihanna's house, but he was gone by the time they arrived, so now they're tracking him down electronically through his phone, computer, and social media records. That's a little scary. Let's see. Where do I want to go from there? Okay, let's go here. So, speaking of social media, 50 Cent will have to cough up $5 million after losing in court against Rick Ross's baby mama. New York jury made of 4 women and 2 men spent a little over an hour deliberating before deciding to award Lavonia Livingston $2.5 million in damages for use of her image without permission and $2.5 million for intentional infliction of emotional distress. Lawyers for Livingston successfully argued that Fifth leaked her 6 tape online for publicity in the diss Rose, who he's feuding with at the time. 50 hasn't showed his face in court for the trial nor the verdict, which means when the jury decides on punitive damages next week, his overall tab may even go up. In lieu of that, guess what? 50 filed for bankruptcy. OMG. So, the $5 million, I don't know what's going to happen. 50's been ordered to produce proof of income and worth so the jury can determine these punitive damages. According to the bankruptcy's filing, 50 says his assets are valued between 10 and 50 million, but his liabilities are also between the same range. On top of that, 50 lost a court case in which the jury socked him with a $17.2 million judgment over ripping off a headphones design. Just last year, 50's estimated worth was $140 million, according to Forbes. So, I don't know. And last but not least, speaking of someone's worth apparently plummeting, Bill Cosby continues to face the music, as you will. But of all the people that continue to ride or die for him would be his wife, Camille. According to the New York Post, she's been telling friends she's perfectly aware that her husband of 51 years has been unfaithful but cannot accept the stories currently circulating. One source close to the situation tells the paper, Camille still doesn't believe that Bill provided drugs and had sex with women without their consent. She's well aware of his cheating but doesn't believe that her husband's a rapist. Camille allegedly gathered Cosby's inner circle for a meeting and told them, quote, "They are making him out to be such a bad guy, a monster. I created him. I knew what I was getting and we'll fix this. Get back in front of this. You have to allow for space to let your partner do what he wants. I have done that and Bill has done that and there's no jealousy, no friction." Please go to v-103.com to see my face. What? This sounds dangerously like an open marriage. Kinda. I don't know. I didn't say it. I said sounds like, allegedly, supposedly. Nobody sued me. Go to v-103.com if you missed any part of this story. And please see my what? Minion's face. Okay? Big Tig back with more. Next on V103.